We're live now. I think we are just waiting on Everett's computer to finish doing Windows Update.
Oh, are we in there?
What? Oh yeah, we're live.
All right. So Everett's, I'm assuming, playing Dragon.
No, Everett's playing Crane.
Is he?
Yeah,
Wow. And
unless he
what's Ben playing?
switched. Ben's playing Scorpion.
So it's gonna be Crane versus Scorpion.
Yes.
I actually don't like that matchup for Scorpion.
I think it is one of Scorpion's worst matchups. It sort of depends, right? If Guest of Honor comes out, then uh, I think that Crane is super favored in that matchup. Like it becomes like 8-2 for Crane.
Don't you also think Cautious Scout is a big problem as well? Because I feel like Scorpion has the best province spread. Like
I think
it's
so.
not.
Um, but at the same time, like I don't think there's Cautious Scout is really good for playing against clans like Dragon, for example, where just the revealing the province is already threatening enough.
Mm-hmm.
But with Scorpion, the reason that the Scorpion province row is so good is that they get a lot of value from
Reusing it.
sustained reuses, not necessarily when it's flipped. So
Mm.
I think Cautious Scout is obviously still good for that purpose, and just denying them the use of their province. But
I mean, it also can be assassinated as well. So, um, but I guess it, I guess it's only useful against cash then.
yeah, I guess Cash. I think Shameful Display also is pretty good to run into.
Okay, so what's Everett's splash? Is it Scorpion? Is he trying to run the Yoshi?
No, I think he's playing Crane Phoenix with support of the Phoenix.
Wow, I have no idea what his deck list is then.
I think it's supposed to be some kind of Dishonor deck.
Design against Scorpion.
I know that's
Um,
rough.
yeah, the Stronghold is so good for keeping them in there.
Yeah, the Stronghold for sure is. I think it's probably one of the best strongholds in the game, if not the best right now. Just because it takes away a fundamental mechanic from the game
Like the
almost.
threat of dishonor victory.
Yeah, the threat of dishonor is gone, and then also they're also putting pressure on your honor at the same time while they're doing it.
That is true. I've had a game where I've bid won the entire game, and through a combination of
Ever joined the wrong
dishonor
game?
stuff, yeah, they put me at one. I was like, man, oh, he joined the wrong. Wow, come on now.
Wow.
Let me bring up the Jikoku. All right, yeah. Wait, is he playing that game? Well, let me leave and watch.
Go find him. Go get him.
Yeah. I don't.
Oh man, Everett, jeez.
This is rough. Hey. All right. Yeah, he left. Good.
Okay, you can come back in here.
Yeah.
All right, so we're running this on a timer then, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they. I mean, Ben doesn't have it up, but I guess we could
Yeah, we
manually
can time
keep
it
track.
ourselves. Yeah.
So when do you feel like the time should be started? Because I don't know what the ruling is.
I think the official rules are it includes setup. I think for here, um, it's okay to just go ahead and do it after like mulligans and stuff.
Wait, it includes setup in the official ruling?
I
Really?
think so. Like the time just starts right, and if you're not ready, then you're not ready.
Okay.
So, all right, looks like the game is starting.
Yep. So if I was Everett, I probably hard mulligan for savvy politician into way of the crane.
Yeah. Well, I guess so, but you need to have another target too, right?
Yeah, that's true, but I feel like Voices of Honor is really good again to have because there's so many dangerous events from Scorpion.
Yeah, I mean, well, I mean, for sure. I think anything with Voice of Honor is fine. Just off the bat, I think. I mean, let's see who's going first. Ben is going first. So Challenger not so great. Turn one if you're going second, but something like Cautious Scout is fine.
I mean, do you actually care about pulling their characters in? Because most of the time, it's nothing major that you're pulling in, like other people like LPBs and stuff.
For Challenger,
Yeah, like what are challengers good targets against Scorpion? You think?
I mean, I think anything, right? Because Scorpion generally only has like one character on the board, so you can just throw it in. It's not gonna have good stats. You still get your conflict win, and then it forces them to play their conflict character.
Oh, okay, I can see that then. So if I was Ben, you look for a low cost courtier, so Forge Egypt can be used. And oh, there go the low cost courtier and City of Lions. That's not bad.
Let's see, how do I make this full screen? You messaged me just now. Someone else.
Wow, Bayushi Lion with 2 fate. I only ever see that character with 0 fate.
That's interesting. And then you kind
Yeah,
of want it to die, right?
yeah. So you get the card draw.
So we got a liar with 2 fate, and we got a artisan with 1 fate.
Personally, I would have put the 2 faith on young Rumormonger. He's great against Crane because they never can honor what they want to honor. Oh
Yeah,
well.
so there it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Rumor comes out. Ben now has no fate, but it looks
Everett
like
can't pass with just Artisan on the field though.
yeah.
So
Yeah, so Everett got that storyteller showing. He didn't buy the Cautious Scout. That's interesting.
he must not be planning on attacking this turn.
Are you just gonna sit there with Asami, I guess?
Yeah. Makes me wonder what he's going to try to do for this military conflict that Ben's going to throw at him.
I mean, I guess you can attack with artisan bonsais. Is the thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, so no action from Ben here. Both players drawing 5.
Yeah, that's against Scorpion. You know, it's always a start 5, right?
Ben did a stronghold. I don't know why not.
I think he's on auto pass for draw phase. I am too, to be honest.
Yeah, but he passed his first conflict too, or his first Oh no, his draw phase. You're right.
Yeah, it's on the draw phase. Yeah. As you're playing the game, you're just naturally at that. So with City of Lies, he can play 2 cost event, 2 fate events. I don't think he runs any though.
Okay. Yeah, Charles said at the Cote Ben went to time started while people were resolving mulligans, so that's about right. So we have the timer started already. Alright, so yeah, he still didn't use Stronghold.
Interesting. Yeah, I would definitely do it because
yeah, you might as well, right? It's free honor.
yeah,
What
because
else?
Everett might be running assassination as well, and I would definitely assassinate a 2 faith character.
Oh yeah, just kill that liar immediately, pretty much.
Personally, the rumor monger.
Oh yeah, you can
That
you
way,
can do either one.
that way he's forced to do a political challenge against you,
Yeah, it's
and you have a better chance of winning it.
really interesting that Ben decided to invest fate in both these characters, or that much fate at least.
Yeah, I can honestly see the rumor monger on too. I'm not sure about the liar though. Oh, he passed.
Oh, he also didn't rumor monger.
Oh, Asami, yeah.
Asami.
Wow. What's going on?
Oh my god, are they just gonna sit here?
They're both fast. Ever has no reason to attack because he could just get Cautious Scout next turn. So, that's personally what I would do.
Yeah.
I try to sit there because he's gonna get favor. He has 4 glory standing right now.
Yeah, and I guess too. It doesn't really matter if Asami has it versus the Artisan. I think you probably almost rather Asami have it right here because the Artisan then gets stats afterwards and can do stuff.
Oh yeah, and that's 2 because Artisan will become a 2/2. Yeah.
And this may be literally a
Mm.
turn of doing nothing.
It's, I mean, maybe Everett attacks with Asami, but that's too big a risk in my opinion. I feel like he just sit here. If Ben passes, I think Everett
Right.
should
And
pass
that's
as
why
well.
you just go ahead and buy the cautious scout too, right? So you can just go ahead and poke and find out what's going on beneath the province row. I don't
Yeah.
know if Ben's on the standard row or not. I don't know what his splash is. I don't. That's sort of the beauty of closed deck lists, right?
Yeah, you could you I
You can just
mean, I guess that's the beauty and the nervousness because then
yeah.
you want to test for everything as well.
Okay. And it looks like Ben is going to go ahead and poke.
He still didn't use Stronghold. All right, we're going to the car. I agree. You do need to get rid of the character. If I see a cautious scout or I guess Savannah in the back row, I always try to get rid of it.
Yeah. And so you don't really care about the storyteller, right?
Yeah, that's just a bonus, the cherry on top.
Okay. So political void looks
What's the
like.
chances that it's a shameful though?
Okay, he's going in political.
Meditation. Okay.
Meditation. Okay. That's not the worst. That's not the worst thing in the world to run into. That's
Personally, I don't agree with political because now Asami gets activation and his artisan can buff Asami.
yeah. So he's gonna take one honor, which I guess is gonna be negated by the stronghold.
And actually, hmm. Oh no, Lai has no stats, so he can't be bowed by. I mean, no glory, so he couldn't be bowed. Uh,
What? Bowed by what?
I was thinking dishonor with court games and to bow the liar.
Oh, right.
But
Okay.
yeah, that wouldn't work though, because he's 0 glory.
All right. So there's the Sami activation.
And then there's the city right back.
Yeah. So I mean, ultimately, it didn't really matter when he used it. It was gonna be the same result anyway, right?
Yeah, I mean, unless he assassinated,
Right.
because then he wouldn't have the ability to steal honor. That's why I always think you should do it first.
Yeah. There's no reason not to do it in the draw step, or at least even first action of your conflict phase. The only time that it actually really matters sequencing wise, I think, is if
Kisada's on the
Kasada's
field.
on the
Yeah.
field. Then you might need to burn the stronghold to burn Kasada.
Yep. I've seen that happen to me, sadly.
Yeah, pass from Everett.
Yeah, he's winning. There's nothing he needs to do. I'm expecting Way of the Scorpion from Ben or maybe court games.
Yeah, there's a court
Yep, there we
games.
go. Now, does Everett bow the artisan? Because if he bows the artisan, it's going to be one glory standing on Ben's side. And if he wins the ring, it'll be 1-1.
Right. Um. Well, I mean, he still has 8 cards in hand, right? So I think I'd rather play something out of my hand first.
Yeah, I would save the bow for last.
Or he went ahead and used meditations. No court games, maybe. You figure, if he had court games, he probably would have used it right away.
Yeah,
Court
after,
games
yeah,
pretty much
into
just
court game.
says your opponent shows and discards court games too.
To just negate it, yeah. I mean, but now once Crane gets that new one, it's gonna be court games into honored.
This is the super honor. What's it called? Soul beyond reproach or something like
Yeah. That card seems insane.
that.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. Yeah, there's court games.
Oh, another thing, I hate testing against Crane because it makes you overcommit, but admit defeat.
Yeah. I mean, admit defeat is good, but Okay,
Yeah,
there's Force Shame came down, but Voice of Honor came down to cancel that. So Everett now actually down to 6 cards in hand.
I mean Ben's down to 7, so it's not too bad, right?
Yeah, I think what Ben is trying to do here is maybe just try to force out the artisan activation. See what he can do. Make Everett burn as many cards. Okay, we see a card leave Ben's hand. So
I mean, I've seen turn 1 get glory into reveal Yoshi into game over. Oh, another for shame.
okay,
Okay. So what
so
does Ever do now?
Voice is offline. We see a Stewie come down.
Oh, okay. That's not bad because he's already burned 2 for shames. So your character isn't auto-bowed.
And it's interesting that he decided to go for the Steward here to defend.
I think he really wants the glory.
Yeah, and I guess if he loses the conflict, right, then that's gonna be tied on favor.
Yeah. Which ring is this? I've
It's a void
already.
ring.
Oh, it's void. Okay. He may also want to just have a Shugenja stay around longer as well.
That's also possible. All right, so
All right, he
Everett wins the
won.
conflict. He's gonna win favor here. I think he's probably just not gonna attack. Oh, actually, thinking about it now, um, I think it would have been fine to go ahead and attack in his poke, right? Because I think
Mm, but then he blocks a young rumor monger and wins, and then it's 1-1, right?
that's true too. Okay, yeah. So just guarantee himself the favor and pray for Yoshi.
Do you discard the storyteller
I would.
for Yoshi? Problem with Yoshi. Oh well, another thing I wonder: does Everett run Censure and Voice of Honor?
uh, he could.
Because he didn't discard the storyteller. He really likes the storyteller.
Yeah,
Okay.
he really wants that Shugen. Oh man, savvy politician coming in. And on the other side we have another liar, Shoju, and Yogo
Uh,
Outcast.
So from Everett, I do Cautious Scout 1 and Savvy with 1. Oh, Savvy was 0.
Oh,
Interesting.
what?
Okay.
I guess he might be actually thinking about buying that storyteller.
Oh wait, actually, Savvy is useless right now. Now that I think about it, because Young Rumormonger.
That's true. Yeah. Okay. Ben played
Oh, he
nothing.
just passed.
Didn't even buy the
I
other liar.
believe.
Okay.
Whenever I see a raw pass like that, I always believe that they are sitting on conflict characters
Or fate
or
worse than
Fate
death.
Worse Than Death. Yeah.
There's no really good targets for fate worse than death here, right? It's just maybe Asami. That's it. Voice of Honor's offline right now. There's no honor characters.
Oh, another both bid of 5. So I guess we throwing Desana out the window. I think it's gonna be nothing but bids of 5.
Yeah. Which breaking might be a little tough for Everett.
I feel like breaking on both sides is gonna be awkward. Well, I mean, Ben does have the covert Yojimbo, I believe, right? That's one of
Um,
their best conflict characters.
he might. I don't know. We don't know their deck list. It's all a mystery. And yeah, you didn't play Ben or Everett first round, right?
No, I didn't. And it's not locked either, so people have been changing up.
Yeah.
So I guess for Everett, I feel like military water to to force the liar to bow and take and take options away from Ben, right?
Yeah, there's a way the crane comes down. Oh no, it's walking the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why do that now though?
Yeah, what's the point of doing that?
Well,
I guess maybe he's showing charge, right? That's the only way that you can cheat somebody into the conflict. But I don't think he's gonna be
charge.
running charge in crane.
I don't think so either. I think this is an obvious bait for Shane Flow right here. I feel like it has to be.
So what a strange card to run.
I,
Really,
I don't think I don't feel like it's bad, but oh wait, why would you do that? Everett, he has rumor monger. Ben should interrupt this and just honor Artisan.
yeah. At this point, you guys go ahead and honor Artisan.
No interrupts.
Meant to do what?
Hmm? Do what? Yeah. If he means interrupt. Hey, coaching. Should have just asked him to explain. Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Um, doesn't matter. He is too honored now. He would just have one. But okay. Ben's fine with it.
All right. Well, let it rock, I guess.
Uh, I still will only attack with Cautious Scout onto City of Lions personally.
Yeah. I mean, you got to use Cautious Scout for what he's meant for.
Therefore, yeah.
It's interesting that also that Everett chose to put the favor on political. I mean,
Yeah, that is interesting.
I guess he wants to guarantee himself a political win, but I don't know. Usually for favor, I
You do
cover the side
what
that
you
I'm
weak to?
yeah the weakest in.
Yeah. So for Lion, you do political. For Crane, you do military.
Right.
Yeah. Makes sense to me.
Unless I'm playing
Okay.
against Dragon, then I'll just leave it on
Oh, he doesn't
military.
like Bayushi. Oh, okay. Here we go. Yeah, see, there you go.
Oh, it is meditations. Okay. So the Scots. Oh no, the Scots won't die because he's attacking alone.
Yep. And then he can send Savvy Politician in for the next attack at the same province if he does another one. He did a firing, interestingly enough. I wish he would have did water. Because it will force Ben to defend this.
Yeah, you would have to defend it with the rear winger here. But
Or otherwise, he just loses a fate and risks it getting broken, right?
yeah, I think. I mean, I think Ben probably has a conflict character at this point. That he can just throw in there. The question is it going to be worth it, right?
That's true.
So like,
Because again,
say
he
it's like Kachiko or something like that. Are you really gonna?
he. Oh well.
Okay, he does defend. That's fair.
Yeah, and you don't want Kachikon military. You want to use her ability, right?
Yeah, it's
Oh, excuse me. Be right back. Sorry.
all right. All right. So first action is gonna go to Ben. Everett could still also be okay. Yeah, there's the assassination. Oh no, that was Ben's assassination, but it gets canceled by censure. So Everett is running full cancels. Okay, stronghold activation now from Ben, but he's still losing the conflict. I'm really curious as to why fire here. I guess he wants to go ahead and dishonor the the liar, maybe. Okay, yeah, he takes the win, honors Asami. Okay, I guess. Although maybe Ben wants to move that to the cautious scout. So I don't know. Maybe Ben is missing some stuff. I don't know if he's not really speaking up about it except for that one time. But yeah, you could use the. Oh, I guess you can't do it. No. All right. So past conflict here for Ben, which I presume means that now the savvy politician and Asami are going to throw themselves into meditations. Well,
All right, I'm back.
maybe not meditation. I think at this point you have to go around and look. So Everett resolved the conflict and used the fire ring to honor Asami. Ben did not move the.
No, he already triggered
Oh, okay,
the
yeah,
effect.
okay, yeah. So
Yeah, it's not unlimited. If only, right?
yeah. So if you're ever here, I don't know where. I think you have to go to a new province. You don't want to go to meditations and get Asami killed. And he hits secret cache on an Earth ring.
If he was pushing it this time, I would have went with the airing, but okay.
Yeah, I mean Void's also a pretty good choice too, and clear off the board.
Yeah, that's true. I think he wanted the fate off the rings though.
Yeah, and you also missed Everett using Censure, so he is running full event cancel.
I mean, full event cancel would be Crane with Scorp Splash, right?
Yeah, well, I mean he has as much as he can possibly fit right now with Phoenix Splash.
Yeah. I wonder if he runs the Path of Man actually.
You might. All right, so there is the fence here with this flyer. Oh, one thing to note too, since Everett is on support of the Phoenix, that means that he actually is not on. He's not on double air provinces.
Oh, that is true.
So that means he's got to have an Earth province somewhere in there.
Okay, we get to see.
Or
Ooh, clarity of purpose.
clarity of purpose.
Oh, he's running policy debate as his
His restricted
that.
card.
Ooh, that's terrible. He dropped the meek informant into the conflict.
Yeah.
That's rough. It's actually impossible for the informant to win because it's going to be 5-1.
Right. You can tie if you really felt like it, but that's a lot of honor to lose.
So for Everett, I would play that. Oh, clarity of purpose first. Okay.
Okay.
And another reason I don't think he should have dropped the informant into the conflict is because it can just get bowed from Stronghold as well.
Right. Um. So right now, actually, Everett. Yeah. So if Everett gets fate worse than death, then Asami doesn't actually bow. But he did decide to use clarity before. Okay, Way of the Scorpion comes down, but Voice of Honor comes out. So that's 3 cancels so far from Everett, I believe. 2 voices and 1 censure.
Okay.
Interesting that he
So
decided to cancel Way of the Scorpion.
yeah, the faith. I mean the. It's interesting he didn't wait for fate worse than death, right?
Oh, Karmic Twist? Okay.
I guess he is getting the room on my granda here.
Yeah, I mean, that's fire.
I personally would have waited, because you don't have to do this right now, and Ben still has a conflict, and you don't know if he's gonna drop like a Yojimbo with faith on it.
Yeah, you can do Karmic Twist at any time, pretty much. Okay, so there's Fate Worse than Death. Asami doesn't get bowed, but she does get moved home. And the Mika form will get bowed now.
Okay. I also don't agree. Well, no, it was good. It was good. I still wanted him to push that policy debate though.
Yeah, I mean, you can still do it.
Do you think he should? Do you think he should use Artisan to buff politician to
Um,
to guarantee the political debate one.
Well, I would be cautious about doing that because if Everett or if Ben attacks military, then Asami's only on 1, as opposed to the Artisan right now who's at 2. You can defend with
I
3
mean,
strength instead of just 1 strength.
you also would get the break though,
Okay, so
because
yes,
he would have got +3, right?
no break here.
Yeah.
Earth Ring goes off, discards a Bonsai. So we still don't know if Ben has more conflict characters or not.
Oh, another thing. Did he actually activate Asami's effect?
He did not because she got blasted home. Okay, yep, there's the Yojimbo. So yeah,
And this.
Everett's Karmic Twist was a little premature.
Yep. The good part is he did discard the bonsai, so he's only going to have to worry about a 3 military, unless Ben has the other one.
Yeah, but I mean, 3 military is still enough to win.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Granted, we don't know what's in Everett's hand, but yeah. So
Just
if
from
you're,
stats on the board.
so I guess if you're Ben, which one do you covert? Do you covert Asami or do you covert the Artisan? If you covert Asami, then it makes it harder to policy debate, right?
Oh, that is true. Actually,
But it also
can
makes it harder for you
Artisan?
to win the conflict because she has 2 strength.
Oh, Artisan can be used at any time. Actually.
Yeah, Artisan can be.
Wait, no, Ben. This is so bait for shameful. I believe it's shameful. Personally.
Yeah, well, that's what you you just go ahead and covert out Asami right now, right?
Yeah.
And I mean, Yojimbo is not going to get affected by it, but
You don't want him to get the boosted stats.
yeah.
Yep, there we go. I agree. Yep.
Yep, it is shameful, but he goes Void, which is actually pretty decent for Ben if he can win this conflict.
Yeah, because he'll be able to clear the entire board.
This was a very expensive turn for Ben, though. He used all of his fate. Okay, yeah, so the Artisan's going to have to defend here. Let's go ahead and, I guess, use Shameful. So one thing to note, too, while we're waiting for this conflict to resolve, so now we know that Ben's other 2 oh, okay, Stewie comes in.
Interesting. I'm assuming for Shane this coming next.
Yeah, we haven't seen any edicts or anything from
Ben, yeah, that's
yet.
true. And he's drawn 5 twice.
Okay. He had another Bonsai.
Wow, that's unfortunate. But this is kind of premature because if for Shame comes out, that's going to be tragic.
Right, but he also wants to threaten the break too, right? So if
Yeah, you definitely want to get rid of Yoshi.
Yeah, if you just passed there, then Everett can possibly just pass, and then just, your Shameful survives.
Can you activate Shameful with Student of Law blocking?
That is a good question, actually. I think yes, because you can still choose targets, they just don't become Dishonored. Yeah, same.
Oh, so yeah, it does work. What you just asked about though, then, I've seen that actually work with Legion of One, where an opponent attacked into Feast or Famine and kept activating Legion of One to remove all fate from his character. So Feast or Famine didn't have targets after he broke it.
Interesting. I guess let's see how Bonsai's worded, right? I guess that's a weird thing.
But because Banzai says that, that's going to enable Scorpion to get to less than 6 honor for their card, their new
Oh yeah.
stronghold. So
Let's see.
what? What?
Hold on, wait. My
What?
bad. Oh, it's Battle Scorpion. Oh man, I've been wanting to see this deck for a while. I think this deck is actually gonna be really good at some point. But Battle Scorpion is pretty real. Oh, wait.
He's going for the policy debate, I believe.
Yeah, I think so.
Which he should have did. That's the first thing you do. You need to check the hand.
Yeah, there's no reason not to do it, right?
I feel like Everett's done so many things out of order this turn.
Yeah, and it might end up costing him. Um, okay, yeah, there's the policy debate. Let me look up the ruling on Bonsai real quick.
You could just highlight it with your mouse, huh?
No, I was looking at the rulings. Just to see if the like wow. Oh, what? Everett bid? Interesting. Okay.
Did he not see how immediately been locked in his bid?
Okay. So he threw away the other Yojimbo. I guess it's fine for Ben.
I think this turn might cost him the game, to be honest. Oh, okay, never mind. He had the second for shame. Okay.
Interesting. Okay. So
Damn,
Shameful
this
saved,
would
but this was really expensive for I guess
both players,
both
I think.
players. Maybe more so for Everett, because now he has no cards.
I mean, he has Yoshi though, and Ben has no means in his hand to stop Yoshi.
That is true.
So, um, damn, that would have been a good turn for his storyteller to be on the field too. He had 200 characters leaving play.
Okay, so Yojimbo and the Muconformant stay for Ben. He gets to draw a card from the liar dying. Okay, now the storyteller is gone. But yeah, they both use all their fate, almost all their cards.
Actually, let's see. Did Ben? Okay. I'm scrolling up right now.
Ben only discarded Choju, so the Outcast is still there, and he has another liar.
Oh, Ben forgot to use City of Lies to reduce the cost of Fate Worse Than Death.
Oh, you're right.
So he should be at 1 honor. Okay.
Or
I mean,
one
1
fate.
Fate. Yeah.
Would that have changed anything there? Did he have a? No, he didn't have.
No, it wouldn't have changed anything, but he might have kept Shoju because he might have been able to afford them. Ooh, Yogo. Yogo is really good because you know Everett's going to buy Yoshi.
Oh yeah.
Or you could even negate his scout from being useful as well. But he does the lie with 2 faith again.
That's really interesting that he keeps doing that. Okay, and so pass from Ben. We know that he has 2 conflict characters in hand, or
Yeah.
1 at least. He has the magistrate.
Another bid 5. Yeah, I think that's going to be the thing all game. Even though after this turn, I feel like Everett should stop bidding 5 and start pressuring with Yoshi. Because you bid 2 and then you draw 3 with Yoshi. You're still getting your 5 cards a turn, but your opponent's losing honor every turn if they keep going 5.
Yeah, there's the City of the Open Hand. Oh, okay, Ben drew another Muconformant, so we get to see what is in Everett's hand. What are the new cards he drew? Admit defeat, Bonsai, Display of Power.
Noble sack times 2.
and a Voice of
Interesting.
Honor. Voice of Honor is online right now.
That's actually really good because Ben is sitting on 4 fate, which could be a fate worse than death against Yoshi.
Yeah.
And he's already used 2 Way of the Scorpion, so that's gonna be tough.
Has he used two? I know he used at least one, right?
Yeah, I believe to. Hold on, let me see.
Looks like
Oh no,
only
just one,
one.
just one. Yep. Ollie's dash
These
strength.
dash military characters, yeah.
Yeah. And he has Legion of One in his hand.
Yeah, I mean he has the Yojimbo for that, right? So that's good.
So if I was Ben, I'd probably do military water, stealth past Yoshi onto meditations.
Yeah, meditation is a safe province here. Covert Yoshi, so he can't activate his ability. And force Ben to, yeah, you know his hand, so you can force him to defend with, I guess the Steward Law. Military water is also 2 fate on it, right? Too.
Yeah. But you know Everett's gonna probably do political air after this.
Yeah, I mean it's fine.
So
Let's see, time right now. There are 25 minutes left. 26 actually, roughly. A little less than 26. I'll give him a heads up at 25 minutes. So right now on time, uh, let's see. No provinces are broken. Everett has less honor, but has the favor. Oh yeah, so we see Yojimbo going in past the cautious scout. This seems to be incorrect. I think you want to. Okay, no, he's trying to switch. I think you want to go past Yoshi here. I don't think you care about the Steward Law so much. You know Everett's already burned. 2 for shames. But you put Yoshi in. Everett gets a bunch of free cards. All right.
yeah, a bunch of free cards that he actually used as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you cover past the cautious scout.
Look, does Everett even defend this is the question.
Well, time is an issue, right now.
Wait, there's 24 minutes left?
Yeah.
And nothing's been broken? Wow.
I mean, it's it's Crane Scorpion. I don't know what you expect.
You're right. But I wouldn't defend this because you know he has Legion of One, right? And your Bonsai, well, I guess it's only +3 to +4, right? I guess there's a chance you go in there. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, Ben doesn't use Jigoku much.
Yeah.
After my first, I guess, 100 games, I'm pretty confident with the interface now.
Yeah. I mean, it's weird being asked to have to walk through all the steps, right?
Yeah, that's true. Because you usually just do verbal stuff, and to point and click is extra steps.
Okay, so no defense from Everett there.
Yeah, you just let it break, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing he can do about that.
One of these guys is gonna get bowed. I think you go ahead and bow
The scout?
the scout. Yeah.
Because he still has, Ever still has Bonsai. So he could do scout into cash, and he has no viable defenders.
Yeah, there's Legion of One. We know Everett has no answer to this. You can't display a power either.
Nope.
So
He could have voiced Diviner, to be honest, but it's not worth using. So
yeah.
you want to protect Yoshi from a potential fate worse than death?
Okay. Scout gets bowed.
Now, where does Yoshi attack? Does he actually attack into, or do you not attack with Yoshi?
Um.
And you do stood line to meditations.
What does that do for you though? I guess
You
no.
can do
Yeah, you can do
military,
military and just
and
walk
Banzai
in.
still cracks it.
Um. Ben does have the cunning magistrate though, right? So
I mean, that's a character he's forced out of his hand, though, and admit defeat as well, because he
that's true.
can't
But
defend with none of these
that means he also
politicals.
has to go. He's forced to go air here
Yeah,
if he wants to take that route.
I would definitely go air because he does need the fate. Like, even though Yoshi reduces the cost, it's still nice to have, the money to pay for extra stuff. Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's going to
I
attack
don't
with
agree.
Yoshi. Thanks.
I don't agree.
Ooh,
Because you
going
still have
for
two
lightning bonus, dude. This could be.
This just could be shameful. This is terrible.
Oh my god,
I
yes.
don't agree with
Oh
any of
my god.
this.
Yeah, this is shameful. Everett has made him say, okay, he's.
I still don't agree with this. Go for meditations. You know it's safe.
It is shameful.
That's not bad per se. But now,
But
oh
now he
no,
loses his honor. His voice of honor is going to get turned off, right?
depends. No, yeah, you can be dishonored, huh? Yeah, because you're going from honor to neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah, but at
You
least
cannot
this
become
forces,
dishonored.
yeah, at least this forces Ben's character out of his hand, right?
Yeah, but I don't. I think he's okay with that. Yeah, so no
Because this
defenders.
character's gonna be forced out, but they're just gonna be admit defeated anyway. So, that's really good on Everett. I feel like.
Yeah, but we also don't know if Ben has drawn a cancel by this point. Not to.
Oh yeah, he didn't have one last time we
Yeah,
checked.
last time we checked, he got 5 new cards. Okay. Way of the Scorpion.
Interesting.
Mm,
So you turned off Voices of Honor.
yeah, so voice is off. So what does that mean for what he's about to do here?
Is he trying to assassinate instead of dropping his character?
Yeah, he might be trying to assassinate because he knows that mid defeat is there, right?
Yeah. All right. I wouldn't pump anymore if I was Everett.
Yeah, you only need this one. Oh no, he
Okay,
did.
Everett. I guess he's trying to just be safe because what if he drops
Right, yeah,
two
if he-
conflict characters, right?
And
And
it
they go to
got me.
assassination. Yep, as expected.
Yep.
But that's pretty good for Everett. He basically got 2 fade off the ring.
Yeah, it's a decent exchange here.
So even if Ben drops a stealther, he still can DOP with whatever ring Ben uses. What's the last province for Crane? For Scorpion. It's Pilgrimage, right?
Yeah.
What's the chances Yoshi can break that?
I guess it depends on what Ben has left to defend, right?
I feel like Ben's not gonna attack. Yeah.
Like we know Everett's hand right now.
Yeah.
So
Well, once Yoshi gets put in, he gets the 3
he gets
cards.
three more cards. Okay, we're gonna see.
Actually, I don't think Ben should attack because then you can if you do have Fate Worse than that, you can use it first before Yoshi gets his trigger. But on defense, you can't. So if Everett blocks it, he's gonna get Yoshi.
Yeah.
And then Fate Worse than Death is terrible because then you get a 0 Fate display of power, right? Because you no longer have a defender.
Right. Right, so he gets fertile, so that's his air province, which
Interesting.
means we'll probably either have rally or public forum, I guess. And Everett does defend, and he uses Yoshi.
Immediately, yep, I agree. The next step should be draw a card with fertile to know all your options.
Yeah. Well, let's see what Ben does here. Okay, he dishonors Yoshi.
Where the Scorpion number
That's number 3.
3.
So we can see a court games here. Yep.
Which we do, yep.
And that, I believe, is the 3rd court games? 2nd.
The second. Well, I feel like there have been so many honors, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's just all been Way of the Cranes. I think, yeah, 2 Way of the Cranes, and then Saudi Politician. Okay, there's court games back.
Yep, 33.
Yep.
Funny part is he'd be winning if he didn't get rid of the favor.
He would. Okay.
Clarity
Oh,
of
purpose.
purpose.
No cancel on it either. But oh, actually, you know what's pretty hot though is
What?
so if Everett
Wow.
attacks, he's gonna run into Ben can just drop the Cunning Magistrate, and Yoshi has no stats.
Ah, okay. You're supposed to draw first. What do you do? Oh, more draw? Okay.
Oh, apparently y'all having trouble seeing the bottom fate.
Oh, you have. Oh, who's watching? I didn't know we had viewers.
I don't know how to do this. Hold on.
Actually, Everett should just pass. I forgot Yoshi is 3 glory.
I don't know if that made any better or not.
He walking away a storehouse but didn't use it. What are you doing, Everett? You get favor for just not attacking. Oh my goodness.
I'll just leave it like this.
I don't agree with this. And they go to Cunning Magistrate as you predicted.
Yeah, Cunning
Another
Magistrate comes
target.
in.
Another good target for karmic twists.
Although actually, let's see if Everett remembers to use his stronghold though.
Oh, it's about Cunning Magistrate. I mean, the effects already happened, so
Right. So he can. He should do it now. Well, he won't be able to
still.
bow if after the shameful activation, right?
No, he won't. So if you bend, you just dishonor one of your dudes, right?
Oh, what? You didn't. I mean, you can just dishonor Yoshi. Why not?
I guess he passed in case Ever has a way to re-honor, right?
Right. Yeah. I guess you want to wait for it. It doesn't really matter at this point if Cunning Magistrate gets bowed unless Everett does actually re-honor.
I don't agree with this attack at all, though, because now he's not going to get favor, and next turn is Yoshi's last turn being around. He should have just held back and gotten favor.
Yep. Now, yeah, he lost himself the favor there.
Like, I guess Ben could have dropped Cunning Magistrate regardless and tied on favor with 2 claim rings and Cunning Magistrate standing. But at least that's better than losing this ring, right?
Yeah. And so now on time rules, Ben is now in the lead because he has 1 broken province, and they're tied on honor, but
And he has the favor. Okay.
And Ben now has Oh no, that's gonna be Everett first next turn. So what came out of Yoshi there? I guess there was court games, clarity of
I think
purpose,
another way of the walking away, huh?
and walking the way. Yeah, walking the way.
Yeah, core games, walking away, and clarity. Yep.
All right, so Ben kept Hero Away this time. Looks like he's gonna use Hero Away to. He's probably gonna end up
Pulling the
buying Hero Away. And we see a blackmail artist, and we see an illusionist.
and of course the classic happens. You flip over a palace onto a broken
Yeah,
province.
but yeah. Savvy politician comes out. Looks
So
like,
you buy yoga on too, right?
yeah, I think you just go ahead and buy Hero Away now.
Because that disrupts a lot of what Everett could do with his other two characters. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Hero Away on
Um,
two. He's probably not gonna buy any of the others two at this point. And
yeah, would not just pass.
yeah, one thing though is that Ben has two cards.
I mean, Yoshi does give you the card advantage, but
Yeah, it's pretty significant here. So I want to see what the bids are, because Everett can actually. I don't know if Everett's gonna be satisfied. Okay, he bid two. Ben bid five. So Everett's now ahead in honor.
favor and honor cancel each other out, right?
Favor and honor will cancel each other out. So yeah, Ben's still ahead
Broken
on broken
province.
provinces.
It might be too.
Yeah, we're gonna see a stronghold here from Ben probably.
So Cautious Scout is basically. Oh no. Everett has first attack. I was about to say Cautious Scout is basically useless. Oh, he is actually, because you can just block with Yoga and pull in Yoshi.
Yeah, and then his ability goes away.
So his only province he can attack is Secret Cache then, because everything else has a effect afterwards.
I think you can go ahead and attack meditations. Like losing one fade on a two faded character at this stage in the game is not that devastating, really.
I mean, but Secret Cache only activates when it's attacked, though, right?
Oh yeah, that is true. You're right. You're right.
Yeah. So the scary part would be if Ben actually wins the conflict with the Yoga pull.
Charles says honor is 2 points and favor is 1 point.
Oh, is it? So it's 2 to 3 then.
Yeah, it looks like it. Regardless, I think Ben's still winning right now on time rules.
So what conflict does ever do? It's probably, I think he hovered over fire to try to get the savvy politician into Yoshi. This is terrible. This is terrible.
Oh no, that's
Everett,
shameful.
please. Please think. So now, if you've been, you block with Yoga, right?
Yeah, you can block with Hero here. I think that's fine.
And then you pull in somebody else so that you can honor and dishonor.
Yeah.
Actually, do you block with Yoga and Cunning Magistrate?
Apparently you block with nobody.
What? Why do
Interesting.
you not block with Yoga and Cunning Magistrate? You pull in Yoshi, and then you have Dishonor Scout and Yoshi who's contributing those stats.
He passed?
Ugh, I'm so confused. Come Man, let me see Twitch chat. Maybe they agree with some of my plans. I don't know.
Uh, I am very confused here. I guess he must have an assassinate then, right?
I mean, you don't have to risk that though. You can just assassinate the savvy politician. You assassinate the savvy politician.
Yeah,
You
that's
pull
true.
in Yoshi, and now all his characters are about.
City of Lies?
Oh, he's not fit worse than the scout, is he?
I think he might be. Yep. Just
Wow.
blasted the scout.
Wow.
Well, yeah, but the problem is that this opens you up to um, a conflict character just popping in and doing whatever. But it looks like
That's
it's
still
not
the
gonna be the
law.
case. And Everett passes, so Ben will take that no break.
What? It'll be nobody's ring.
Yeah,
The
nobody's
0 to
ring.
0.
Yeah, no break. I said no break.
Oh. Hmm.
Yeah, Charles says he thinks you were right in this case. I agree.
Yeah. Because
And
Yogo
it's
cutting
yeah,
magistrate, two dishonored characters for Everett.
that was super. That was a. I mean, it was in fact an answer, but it was a really inefficient way to go about getting that answer.
Yeah, because then he could have saved it for when Savage Politician did anything. Because his other two characters would have been bowed and dishonored.
All right, so now Ben's gonna go ahead and attack with the magistrate, and oh my god,
Whoa.
is this necessary?
I don't think so, especially when you know Everett has DOP.
Yeah, Everett
Well,
has.
he can't DOP Yogo. I forgot. She's so damn good, man.
Oh yeah, that's true. I think Yogo's a dude, by the way, or a hero.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's a dude. Okay, yeah.
Well, that dude got nice hair, I guess. I really like that. I really
Yeah.
like the
All right,
art.
so it looks like Ben's actually just playing for time right now. So he's gonna go ahead and go for this break, guarantee himself the win on time. Everett can't really do anything about this, so
So who do you pull in though? I guess Yoshi, right? Just the raw stats all that.
yeah, you don't want to risk Yoshi getting re-honored somehow.
Now, will ever forget about Yogo's ability and try to activate DOP? Because I don't know. I mean, if one character's getting pulled in, don't you just try to block with both? I
Right,
don't know.
but either way, like you DOP whatever, it's an inconsequential Earth Ring. What's that gonna do for you? Okay, he's gonna block with everybody.
Because it's like if you block with everybody, that means Yogo can't pull somebody in and dishonor them. Because after she wins, that character gets dishonored. Okay, so Everett, I would have just bowed the cunning magistrate, but okay. He draws a card for his first action.
Okay, Court Games comes down.
This might have been preemptive because Seven Politician still hasn't used the ability. Oh, outwit.
Wait.
Interesting.
Okay.
Interesting. But Yoga works on friendlies,
Yeah, you
so
can
that
also
doesn't actually matter.
you can just start moving the match game back in. All you do is he gave him another attacker for another conflict.
I mean, we're not probably gonna get to it
No,
because
probably
5 minutes,
not.
right?
Yeah. But now every block with everybody, and then he was like, Ben, you can just have another person to attack with.
Attack with, yeah. Yeah, of course. I saw this coming.
Yeah, so there's a
Alright.
double honor.
Um,
I mean, he's
now
still
I
winning though, right?
yeah, he is. I
So
wouldn't pull in Magistrate because Magistrate is just gonna get bowed.
right, yeah. There's no point at this point because he's not negating the stats anymore.
Yeah. So honestly, Everett should have just honored and then outwitted Yoga home because Yoga actually has no military stats,
Right.
right?
Well, I mean, Outwit is political, but
Yeah, but Yogo has no military stats for the next
oh
conflict,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, so it
but
looks like this is probably gonna be the last conflict. Action is on Ben right now. Okay, for shame, dishonors Yoshi.
oh, do you pull Magistrate back in?
No, because you're just gonna get bowed.
But the dishonor ability is working now,
That's true.
and you get to break.
Well, I guess it depends on whatever it does here. Oh, policy debate.
Why?
Yoshi
Why
on
do
the
you do
wire?
this?
Huh?
It's 3-3. Oh, is he trying to gimmick for the honor?
I mean, he's already winning honor.
Oh, that's why then?
There's very late sequencing here.
Yeah. Oh, they both bid too. Wow.
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 Okay, yeah. So he's
Yep.
gonna bring
Okay.
Hero way back in.
You magistrate back in.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. He's gonna Hero way Magistrate back in.
And I like that the dishonor effect of hero is not forced, so you can use it on your characters and not worry about that negative side effect. Time. What? Keep playing. Was Everett trying to stall for the break? Come on.
That's kind of whack.
Yeah, that is kind of
I
like.
mean, you're
I would.
still losing. It doesn't matter, right? So you might as well just go ahead and play it out.
Oh my God! Just pass Ben. Right? He's still breaking 8 to
Yeah,
2.
8-2. Yeah, it's a pass from Ben there.
That's why I actually like the chess clocks better.
Yeah, but it's hard to like portion time appropriately.
Points.
You know what I mean? Like, cause like some clans take longer to play than others, right? And some
Yeah, that's
people also
true.
take longer to play than others.
He's asking how long he can wait to pass an action. Come on, is that really what he's asking? This is like some whack fighting game stuff. Yeah, see, he doesn't want the break to happen. I mean, that is like, what if they both had a broken province, right? I guess that's a good question to ask.
I think they would be tied, right? I think you have to keep on playing the game out. I don't remember.
But there is a ruling for this. As long as there's a ruling for this, that's good. Because like, if they were both on one break apiece, and the other person was just dragging us out to not let the break happen, that'd make me a bit salty.
All right, so time has been called. I don't think
Hey.
I don't think you get points for losing on time, right?
No, you don't. You
Yeah.
get points for honorably conceding. Yeah. Yeah, it's 0 points for modified loss, I believe, but 1 point for honorable loss.
Yeah. I
Because
believe
if
that
you're
is the
not ahead
case.
by 5 points, don't you have to keep playing the game out for the rest of the turn?
I think so. Hold on,
Yeah.
let me take a look and see. I'm not super familiar with the time rules, so.
I mean, that's because you play Lions. You used to just destroy people before it gets that
Check Twitch
far
chat
in.
because I think Charles is probably talking.
Oh, is he? I don't know
Time is not the end of the
you.
game. Now, if neither concedes, they play until the end of the round. So any remaining conflicts.
All right. I see Twitch chat. Where you at, Charles? I got an ad for your video, Dan.
Oh man, I got ads now?
I got a Gears of War 5 ad. Yeah, that's a modified loss, I believe. This is what you just said, right?
Yeah, it's a modified loss.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's it then. So it's gonna be honorable concession. And so we sorted that situation out. Everett will get the point for the concede, and Ben will get the win. So, thanks for watching, everybody.
Good old Little Wars League.
Yeah. And we'll try to do more of these with if people are playing on Jigoku for this league.
Oh, did you stream our match?
No, I don't want the stream running while I'm playing.
Oh, yeah, all right. That makes sense. So you can focus.
Yeah. All right, I'm turning the stream off.